guys want to talk about?
Welcome to the A-Train Show. And now here's your host, the A-Train, Arlington Lane.
Welcome to this edition of the A-Train Show, the A-Train Arlington Lane. Back at it again for a WWE Sports Monday here on Fuel Sports Network. Make sure that you go and check us out on our website, fuelsportsnetwork.com. You can check us out on X at fuelsportsnet. Hey, and also, folks, make sure that you go and you check us out at our website that we're pushing in for 2025 right here, facebook.com/fuelsportsnetwork25. That's what we'll be from this point on, beginning January 1st. All right. So make sure you go. That's our sites where you can find us at. We're getting the other ones together as we get into 2025. So make sure that you jump in on that. Hey, it is a WWE Sports Monday. So we're getting it in for tonight. Tonight, wherever you are. If you can't tell, I think I'm just waking up. Yeah, so it's how it is. WWE Sports Monday, and you already know what goes down, and you know who's coming on today. So I'm not going to waste any time. My neck is bothering me though. Somebody can come hit me out. A little bit, a little massage or something. Anyway, you hear the music. Good Reverend Doctor's in the house.
Yeah, we are in the building.
Woo, man! I need somebody to give me a neck rub. You know anybody, man, that can help me out or something?
You got to be in Houston for that. I got my sister-in-law do. She's a masseuse, so yeah. Be doing that karate chopping on you, Reverend.
Heavily hands, man. Heavily hands, yo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
Man, other than my neck bothering me, I'm good, man. Other than the neck bothering me a little bit. That's it. Coming up on the show.
We got a lot to talk about.
We do. Coming up on the show Wednesday, he's going to be replaced. Notice I put replaced by my good friend Daryl Frierson, who's over the Straight Outta Low Cash Network, and he'll jump on. We'll touch on some things, get his thoughts on some of the sports stuff that's going on around the country too, man. And definitely can't wait to hear that because he's very opinionated, but he's also a very good dude, man. His network has been doing great things over the last few years. So make sure that you tune in on Wednesday, same time, same bad channel, 12 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Eastern. So yeah, we do got a lot to talk about. We got to talk about this Tyson Paul fight. I really don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, man, we don't have to say much.
Right. But the big thing that I'm worried about with the Paul and Tyson fight was, what does that mean for sports in general that decides to live stream on Netflix? You got coming up, we have the Christmas Day games with the Steelers and the Chiefs, and then Baltimore taking on the Houston Texans, and then Netflix just made the announcement that Beyonce is going to do the halftime show in Houston for that Christmas Day game. So yeah,
man. I don't know. They couldn't handle that. What was it? 50 million streamers on watching the fight. So, that hopefully I think this was like the trial run to kind of see what needed to increase and enhance on the company side to
Like,
prevent that from happening, because you still got NFL, you still got WWE that's coming up, that's going to be full streaming, and those both have millions and millions of people that stream and watch it. So we got to see.
man, that's what's driving me nuts, is the fact that this whole situation with the with Netflix, like, when we look at Netflix, we look at as movies, we look at it as television shows. They started to get more into live programming. I think their first live program that they did was the Tom Brady roast,
Right.
and a lot of people were able to catch in with that. And with something as global as a boxing event, especially with two guys that are known, believe it or not, they're known worldwide in different realms. When you have Tyson and you have Jake Paul, his YouTube channel, and of course Tyson is Tyson. But they were able to pretty much break the internet in this case. You know what I mean? So
yeah. I mean, it was much anticipated. Everybody wanted to see what Tyson was going to do. Of course, we all were kind of gunning on some sense of premier, prime time, old school Tyson. But Roy Jones Jr. made something very clear. He said he was more he looked more in shape in this fight, but yet he was more in shape with his fight in 2020 during the pandemic, and that turned out to be horrible too. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, man, I know Mike is doing it for the state of his well-being, family, situation, trying to make sure his funds stay up, and also, to kind of keep his name relevant. And then what caught me was the biting of the gloves, and him saying, "Hey, I got a biting issue," like he was really he got a biting issue. Well, I mean, it's been that well documented, Reverend, that he does. And so, well, that's what it was. That's what it is. That's what it was. He kept doing it too. Yeah, he kept doing it. But he admitted that he has a biting issue. So I don't think we should expect anything less from Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Or, I mean, I think we got what we got because, we want the prime guy, but he's not that anymore. Dude, 58 years old, and I'm just grateful he made it through the 8 rounds, did not get knocked out, and he made it through those 8 rounds. So, I'm grateful for that. I mean, you got to find something to be praiseworthy about, right?
Yes, Andrew, the fix was in. We all believed the hype. We really did. And
yeah, we did.
I should have really threw that little bet in at the sports book that they was gonna go to full 8 just to do something stupid. Do something stupid. I probably would have won a bunch off of that, man. Because
I didn't think he was gonna knock out Jake, though. I didn't think he was gonna knock him out, but I did feel like it was gonna be more of a fight. I think that's kind of what I was looking for. With all of the training that Tyson did and the hidden and stuff, man, I just looked for him to go in and, just kind of put them haymakers on him a couple times.
We was looking for the knockdowns. We was looking for that.
I just kind of wanted him to. I wanted him to, like, you look at how many punches that was thrown. Mike Tyson had 97 in the entire 8 rounds. 97 punches thrown, and Jake had 240 something. Right. So you're talking about the dynamic of 97 in 8 rounds. You only give me, and I know it's only 2 minutes, but you only give me 97 thrown punches, and then you only land 14? Come on, man, make it make sense. It wasn't registering. And I'm like, this ain't Mike. This is not Mike. So I think at the end of the day, I would have preferred it to be a fight and go to 8 rounds than to have the 8 rounds we had. Because at one point I thought when Jake's been down like this, I thought Mike was gonna led. I would have just put him on his back and just said, "Don't bow down. It ain't over. We still in this thing." You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's me. And I'm we call him the dirtiest man, or what they call the
baddest man on the planet.
Baddest man on the planet. So it was just a lot of disappointment. Because of what you expect. I think I just expected more of a fight versus it being an entertainment piece,
And that's exactly what it was, an entertainment piece. Now, from what we've noticed from this, we told you about the NFL, what they're doing on Christmas Day with the 2 games that they have, which are both being produced by CBS. So they'll have their production crews doing these games for Netflix, which is cool. They're big matches for sure. Especially for the city of Houston, they really need something big out for this. Even with tonight, when they're coming up against Dallas
Boy,
Cowboys.
if they lose tonight, it's a wrap. Both Texans teams need to just go sit down this year. There is no way they should lose this match. And the crazy part about it is they're getting their wide receiver back. Nico's back. Yeah. Nico is coming back to this game. So if they lose against a weak JV, I don't even say JV, freshman high school football team in the Dallas Cowboys right now, I literally would give up. I would just say, man, you know what? This year is a wash. Let's just work on next year. Because there ain't no way they're going to win against Baltimore, KC. Yeah, it's over.
Go get some draft picks, dog, because
it's a wrap.
This thing over.
Yep.
All right. But the power of this Netflix stuff is what I'm slightly worried about. But because, we got the WWE and Netflix deal coming up. It's actually, I'm sorry, folks, I was wrong. January 6th is the day that it's going down. January 6th, that first Monday is going down in Los Angeles. Andrew says, it makes me worried. Can Netflix handle the value of viewers for Christmas football? Well, they're trying to make that more of a global game, an American game. They're trying to truly globalize it. You can, because you have people all around the world that's watching this. And a big matchup like a Chiefs and Steelers, a lot of people want to see what a champion on Netflix, on a streaming site. They did it. Now, I remember Peacock did it last year for their playoff game, and it was a success. A lot of people, the only thing they were mad about is that they had to pay for Peacock. Mm-hmm. But Peacock had a good viewership at the end of the day because, that's what it was.
Let me ask you a question, though. Are they not streaming? Because I don't know this to be a fact or not. So because they're streaming the game on Netflix, does that mean they don't air it on regular television? They don't air it at all.
It's exclusive for streaming only.
Oh, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
It's exclusive. That's what the Peacock game was last year for that playoff game with the Chiefs. It was just exclusive to streaming, because what you're about to see is that streaming is going to be the major player here from this point on.
Yeah. Everything going to streaming right now.
And believe it or not, I think it's worse. I don't think it's any better. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick time out. Then we're going to pivot a little bit and touch a little bit on some NBA, just a little bit of NBA news. And then we'll throw in the WWE right after that. So stay close. We'll be back with more of the A-Train Show right here.
Let's go.
Sports Network. Back on this edition of the A Train Show, the A Train in Arlington Lane. We were touching a bit on the whole Netflix situation, the whole Jake Paul and Mike Tyson farce. That's what that was to me. Because it wasn't real. I don't know what anybody was thinking.
Oh my God. That was so funny.
Because they weren't gonna knock each other out, but we expect things different.
On the 14 landed. At the 97 throne.
Things remain the same here. Listen, check this out. So inside the NBA, everybody loves, everybody a big fan of that show. So apparently they're going to remain on television, which is a good thing. Those that hate them, sorry haters, you lose.
Yeah.
You hating on inside. It's like they don't even talk about basketball no more. I mean, well, listen, when you're in the final year on Turner, and you kind of know that the end was near, but you didn't know what the future was looking like.
What was going to hold it, yeah.
Kind of started drifting away from what, made it special. But now that it's going to remain alive in a Pat McAfee type way, because now that Turner's going to license it to ESPN and ABC, the floodgates are back open again, so we get to see them on network television now, which is even a grander scale that nobody thought it would actually get to again. So it's cool to see that once again.
Cool to see that show it'll be cool. I just wish they would replace Chuck. He'd just be irking me.
Chuck and Shaq going back and forth is what makes the show even more entertaining.
Well, it does, but it doesn't, because Chuck is he wishy-washy. Like he flipped. Like 1 minute he like you, the next minute he talking about you. Like it be so random. But again, we talking about TV, and it's made for TV to bring that kind of heat and that kind of flair to it. Yeah, so I get it. I definitely get it.
Yeah, like we can't really get mad about that, because like you said, it's television, so they're gonna pretty much say whatever on their minds, and they'll keep.
So are the Cleveland Cavaliers still undefeated?
Yes, they are.
So they the only undefeated team left.
Is this team for real, man? Is this team for real? Is the question. Now, there have been teams that have had great starts and did not do anything when it came to the playoffs. So it's almost like, do you take a loss here and you bounce back and see what you can do from there, or you just keep riding to the wheels?
You want to know? I got a weird prediction though. I think this is gonna be a Golden State year again. Have you seen Golden State play in the last couple of games? Like, they've been smashing the dog out of people. And I'm like, even with what happened with Dallas, that was cool or whatever, having that camaraderie, him and Clay kind of going at it and stuff like that. But their nucleus of winning and losing is have changed from the last few years, right? So you're talking about them going from almost barely making the playoffs to now being like number 1 seed. Whatever the case, I think they might be number 3 seed in the West. So my thing,
Western Conference.
That's my point. So I'm like, man, how did they went from low to high, and all they did was really just lose Clay, and they gained some key players that helped Draymond and that helped Steph with scoring, with being more more aggressive with getting to the goal. So I'm kind of liking the way that Golden State playing right now. I think that's kind of my pick.
It reminds me of the resurgence of the Oklahoma City Thunder. A lot of people, when Chris Paul went over and played the year or so with the Thunder, a lot of people was looking at them and was like, all right, young veteran with a young team, it ain't gonna matter much. Ain't a lot going on for them. And they messed around and got the 4th seed in the Western Conference. Not a lot of them was expecting them to be that high. So at this rate, during this rate early in the season, it's good to see a team like the Golden State Warriors get to where they are right now. Seeing a team like the Cleveland Cavaliers be where they are right now.
Them Rockets look good too, man.
Yeah. I will give them that. They playing much better basketball than they did in the past. They smashed my Chicago Bulls.
Yeah. They beat the brakes off Chicago. Do you hear me? Like what? 60-some points in the first half. I was like, yo, they going for broke.
But see, Chicago's had that problem all season long. They don't play defense. Yeah. And they gave up 70 to Cleveland, 70 some plus points in the first half to them the previous night, Friday night. Yeah. So this ain't nothing different. So, but with the Houston Rocket team, though, it was going to take some seasoning. It was going to take those guys playing together, and they're doing it right now at this early stage of the season, and that's cool. And that's what we want to see. That I want to see Houston succeed because they got a good coach in Ike Udoka. You know,
that's right.
So, I'm glad that the turnaround is on its way. As long as they can maintain that, they don't coast. They want to play the best basketball that they can play, so that way it can lead to, if you need to coast,
a successful playoff at least.
Exactly, getting past second round, getting to the Western Conference Finals. Shocking.
What you think about Bron and the Lakers?
Bron and the Lakers are going to be Bron and the Lakers, man. No matter who the head coach is, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So I will. Man, I don't want to give JJ no credit because I don't think JJ didn't need no credit, because at the same time, this has been a team that has been together for quite some time, and they're going to play however they want to play. Like they are the reasons that they're 9-4 right now. I don't think I'm dismissing JJ Redick as the reason. And
all right.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I just think
I think he has a great. I think because he has good camaraderie with them, they're willing to listen to his direction and instructions. So I think that's kind of what helps is when because I was a player, it's easy for me to talk about it a little bit, because if the coach don't have good camaraderie with you, majority of the time you don't want to play for him. Just out of just pure, and I know I'm playing for the team, but I'll play for the boys before I play for him. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a thing. And so I think for the most part, when you have somebody that coaches well, that's good at instructions, and that don't always have to be in the limelight as far as trying to be seen all the time. Players want to play for people like that, man. That's why I love Phil. Phil is probably my all-time favorite coach besides Pat Riley. I think I love the way that they ran the team and made it work, right? So so I think you want that, and you got to give JJ some credit. At the end of the day, them boys won't play as hard. They gave up on the last coach. What is it?
Darvin Ham.
Yeah, Darvin Ham. They gave up on them toward the end of the year. It was like, man, we ain't finna do nothing. So they kind of was just sitting out and wouldn't play. They had playing, shooting the ball all over the place. So yeah, man, coach matters.
I'll give you that. All right. So we got that out the way. Now I got to talk about the piece de resistance. What we talk about a lot on this show is the WWE. All right. And
wait. Let's don't get into that yet. We still got to talk about these Chiefs and these Bills. Did you not see the game?
I saw the game.
My God. It was a great game. It was a great, it was the drama of the game, man. You can't go by, you can't pass Josh Allen doing what Josh Allen does. And
so there's a slight monkey off his back, but it ain't over just yet, right?
It ain't over yet.
If we looking at things right now after what Baltimore did against Pittsburgh, they were shut down by Pittsburgh. Josh Allen just surged up the MVP race, like literally. He surged and moved up. That dude right now, I think he's getting everybody to shut up about him, because a lot of people, including myself, was not a fan of what this guy was doing. And so after when he made that big 26-yard run for a touchdown that he
welcome. Yes, sir.
All right, sir. You are now atop the MVP standings, in my opinion. You're there. So
I would like to agree, sir.
I think you did, and right now your division is garbage. And the Bills got that division on lock. That should
if
be
they can win it, if they can continue to do what they did against Kansas City, they cannot let up. They can't get off their gas, because if they get off their gas, it's a wrap.
Hey, and it scared me for a minute, man. It scared me that when my guy missed the kick.
When
he missed the PAT, I'm like, you can't do this against Kansas City, man. Like every point,
it matters. But as long as and I think this is to Buffalo's credit, as long as they stayed points ahead, they were going to be fine. If they ever either tied or went under, it was going to be hard for them to come back, because it would have gave Kansas City the momentum. It put pressure on Pat to try to get them plays out. And then they had a whole lot of holding calls, and like it was just real weird. But it was good football to me. To me, I was like, yeah. I even watched the Cincinnati Bengals
against the Chargers. That was
against the Chargers last night too. I mean, and for the drama of it, like that's why I said this weekend was just a great nucleus of drama going left and right. Now it's gonna close with this old Dallas and Texans game tonight, and let's just see. I just pray them boys don't lose, man. Houston, don't let me down, please. Please don't let me down. Send Dallas right back to the office so Jerry can go on ahead. And then they talking about, hey, and you got to talk about, my hat off to Colorado. Them boys are killing.
Yes,
they are killing. And they look good, too. 8-2. They look good. They doing well. And I ain't going to say that. Don't say it. Don't say it, because I know what you're trying. Don't say it, because I don't know if I really want that to happen. I don't want that to happen.
I'm with you on this. Okay. I'm not going to even say it. All I know is this. For Colorado, since you mentioned it, they are tied with BYU at the top of the Big 12 standings. And it's the top two teams that's get to the Big 12 championship. And you know, the Big 12 champion is getting that spot.
Yes, sir.
College football playoff. And if they get there, Lord have mercy.
I was a big Colorado fan when Cordell Stewart was there. I was huge.
Mizzou fans really hate Cordell Stewart in Colorado. Really hate them. Really hate them, man. And then here's the crazy part. Eric Bieniemy was a running back for that Colorado team with Cordell Stewart. And so, it is. Missouri fans do not like Colorado. Thanks to that fifth down game.
Let's go.
In this case here, Colorado has a really great chance of making some noise if they can get these next two wins. They got Kansas, and I think they have I think it was Arizona.
Oklahoma
State. It was Oklahoma State.
Arizona.
They got Oklahoma State at the end of the season at home, and then the next game is Kansas. It's in Kansas City.
Let's go, man!
And your boy trying to make it out there to go see that stuff in action, because it's crazy that weekend. The following weekend is the Chiefs and Raiders at Arrowhead.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On that Friday. So and
I'm supposed to be going to Kansas City. Ha! I'm supposed to be going to preach in Kansas City, and I'm thinking about. I want to say week 17, the weekend of week 17. So I'm thinking that I may catch me a game while I'm out there.
Are you ready to tack on the cold out there?
I am not, but I will be for that game because I'm going to be there. Nothing tells me to be ready for cold. I'm always going to be at home. Like, I need to be where sunny days Keeping the clouds away.
Hey, listen. Listen now, so I got the temp for at least this weekend. If I go to Kansas City, it's 54 degrees, which I can manage. I can manage that type. I can manage that.
I think we getting down here in Houston to 43 this week.
Yeah.
A little cold front gonna come through here. I wish you, man. I'm pulling. I done pulled out everything. Heat, boots. Oh man, I can't do it. Scarves. I got my mask. Everything. I'm about to be fully wrapped.
Hey, listen. I always wanted to really. I mean, I got a chance to experience that myself in Houston. You know what cold weather is. Now, understand, I ain't mad at it because the difference is 50 degrees in Houston is cold. It's really cold for them. They consider that like Arctic ice compared to going to Midwest and it's 30 degrees and that's Arctic ice. And above that, that's like 10 degrees up in the north.
Now I can't do that with them 5 degrees and below 10 and oh no, man, my nerves be shot. Do you understand me, bro? I ain't gonna be able to do it. Be walking around with a halter top on.
Okay. Traveling in the wintertime is totally different than you dealing with spring and summer, man, and even the fall, and so
I ain't keep it.
This is gonna be different, man. And I'm really what's funny is I'm trying to get to that Texans Chiefs game on December 21st.
December 21st.
I'm scared because that's gonna be a really cold game. If December is what I think it's gonna be in Kansas City, I'm really
it's cold. It's cold. It's already kind of cold in Kansas City right now, though.
It's chilly. It's about the same like it is here in St. Louis. 50s, 60s. It's 70 today when it's raining here.
Sir.
But it's kind of the same. You know what I mean? Right now, like same level of the climate. But things can change very quickly.
We gotta take a break. We will do that. We gotta take. So we can come back and talk about this WWE because there's a lot.
That's
it's a lot going on. It's a lot.
It is, and we got to get it in quick too. So we'll be back.
Yeah.
A-Train show on Fuel Sports Network with the Reverend. There you go. We're back at it there.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. We're back. So now we can talk about what's going on in WWE. I just left for a second. First things first, I got to go back to Monday Night Raw because we didn't really touch about it. I'm bumped it. I'm going to SmackDown. SmackDown last Friday night was very compelling because we had a lot of craziness happen, and when the good Reverend comes back in, hopefully everything is okay. Okay,
there you go. There we go. I don't know what happened.
I was gonna say to you that you remember we touched on something. I think it was not on camera though. You said this to me
with Bronson
with Bronson Reed, and I sat there and I was like, no. I said, big dog. He sat there and nailed
bro. Hold that thought.
He sat there and he nailed it. He sat there.
I am the champ.
He sat there and
I
nailed
told you that was gonna happen.
Prediction.
I told you. I said it. They watching us. You don't know this, but they watching us. Cause man, have you noticed every time we say something, like it almost kind of when we talked about the Kevin Owens turning, and we talked about it was gonna happen off screen. We said that on this live. We talked about that. Like we talked about the Liv Morgan situation. We talked about what would happen with the cash in, and right after that, now I'm telling you, they watching. Y'all need to pay us for our content.
Hey, I ain't saying no more, man, because every time we done said something new that came on this show,
bro,
on that,
bro. I'm telling you, they watching us. They watching us.
I ain't giving no more ideas.
This content need to be paid for, because I'm telling y'all, we got our hand on the pulse. I can see it. And I kept saying, I said, you know what? Wouldn't it be pretty dope to have? But I thought Brunson was gonna be on Roman's side and let Brunson and Jacob Fatu go against each other. Now that would have been a crazy. But now you talking about this nucleus of.
Listen. Let me tell you something. When I seen him come out, I seen the video. I'm looking like, I know Pastor don't know this. I know Pastor ain't seen this.
Absolutely not.
I said, have you seen SmackDown? I ain't say nothing. I was like, nope, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna wait till Monday.
Yep.
Soon enough, that got on there. And then
I watched it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Because the other thing was at the end of the show,
Paul Heyman.
Roman Reigns made the call to Wise. And then it said the number that you see is not
no longer in service. Oh my God.
Hey, so look. So Andrew said Paul Heyman gonna be the Rock's wise man. See, now you feel how I feel now. Now you where I am.
Oh my God.
You where
bro.
I am.
Oh. Wait a minute. Wait, put that comment back up there again. Hold on, I gotta read that again. Oh my God.
I think he playing. See, he's making that as a joke, but you gotta understand something here, Andrew. Andrew, you may be on to something.
You might be on to something.
You was joking. I felt the joke because that was a joke. But you might be
no.
Real
I don't
bad.
see it as no joke. I see that might be the thing. You know what? Remember when the swirl happened? When we thought we was about to get the Rock versus Cody? No, who was fighting it first?
It was supposed to be Roman versus The Rock.
The Rock. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so
Roman versus The Rock.
Remember, and then we got that swirl. And who hand did The Rock shake at the end of it? He might be on to something. And if that is the case, the final boss said, I'm the final boss. And
So wait a minute. So check this out. So now it just cultivates. When they said, and Cody messed him all the way up. Cody Rhodes messed him all the way up, yo. When he was the champ, he messed him up when he was the champ. You got to look at that. You got to go all the way back. You got to go all the way back.
So he don't answer the call. Why?
Happy Monday to bring.
Hey, Sabrina.
He don't answer the call because, remember, Solo destroyed him.
Yeah, but what was Roman?
Where was Roman, you said?
Yeah.
You talking about on SmackDown or just period?
Just period during that time period.
Roman
He was
out.
gone. He was gone. So now is Paul blaming Roman? Oh my God. Is Paul is he blaming Roman, saying you didn't protect me?
Paul
And I've been there for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Paul is quick to change sides if the situation don't fit him. If the situation don't fit him no more.
Is this setting up a new bloodline with The Rock now?
So the question then becomes, hold up. Sir, wait. Doc, the second phone. Remember, Wiseman had a second phone.
That's right.
He had 2 phones, yo.
That's right.
What's going on, Kev? Hey,
but
baby.
What's up, Kev?
Hey, what? Hey, that second phone, what happened? Because remember, every time my man was calling, he was like this. Look.
I know. Okay, so I have a problem. Then. He didn't answer one.
So the question is becoming like, okay, like now they got to tie the loose ends, and you know they watching this show. You already know they watching this.
I know they watching the show. I'm saying, what would you do if Paul came out with the final boss?
I'm falling out.
Oh my God, that's gonna be nuts. Oh,
Andrew also throws in. He said, "Does Solo finally get to Heyman and turns on the OG bloodline?" So the question becomes, all right.
But I don't think that would be necessary because we already got that.
Okay, so the fifth man supposedly for the new bloodline is Bronson Reed. And you kind of sat there and said that we was going to get that for Survivor Series, right? So the question then becomes, who's going to be the fifth man for Roman's team?
Seth Rollins.
You think it's Seth Rollins? It's because Seth is acting like he don't want nothing to do with
it. The reason being because they tried to set it up with Sammy going to ask him. Mind you, he went to him first. He went straight to him. Remember, he went to Braun Breaker. What if they get a Braun Breaker in that? Ooh,
the fifth man.
But now don't Braun have to?
He got to run in with Jay.
Yeah, no. But that's out of respect too. You got to consider it's still a respect level. I think that. Remember, they shook hands. They respected each other, even though, which is how he got the title match again to redo it all over again. Does that make sense? There's a respect level, so I don't think that respect level is gone. I know it's gonna be Seth. It's probably gonna be Seth, only because it's Braun Breaker, and it's Bronson Reed, and he wants his hands on Bronson Reed.
Exactly.
I think my issue though is this Paul Heyman joint, because I kept saying they got to get Paul back into this before the upcoming year, and mind you, which is why I believe The Rock did 1, 2, 3 and did this. Even with Cody being out there, we would think that it would be centered around Cody, but it's really about the bloodline, because remember, he said, "I'm the final boss," and he came out with the final boss belt,
the People Champs belt, yeah,
People Champ belt. So you got to consider, what if the 1, 2, 3 was the 3 entities of the bloodline having a battle at WrestleMania? What And Paul Heyman is the Rock's the Rock's wise man.
Do you so? Does Paul Heyman even show up for the rest of the year, or does he pop up on the January 6th version of Raw on Netflix?
I think they're gonna build. He's gonna show up at Survivor Series. Watch,
just like what they did with Punk showing up, because not too many people knew that Punk was really showing up, and he just popped up, and it was
he gonna show up, and he gonna stand there, and then all of a sudden the Rock music gonna hit.
Right back.
Call Final Boss, and the Rock music gonna hit, and that's when we gonna get it.
You know
oh my God, that's gonna be nuts.
Hey, Will, it is a big possibility that the last pay-per-view the PLE in this case, because Saturday Night's Main Event is being turned into one. We might have that at the last big event of the year.
Oh no.
Because they making Saturday Night's Main Event big. They're making that.
But see, here's my problem though. Why would they have to use a fifth person? Because it was 4-on-4 to begin with.
No, I always thought it was 5-on-5 because
it is right.
You had your 4 men in the cages, and then you had the 2
and then one in the ring. Yeah, right.
The match don't start until all 10 men are in the ring.
It's got to be separate. It's got to be separate.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that.
It's got to be separate. Only because that's the battle that's going on right now with him and Brunson Reed. Unless, because they fight tonight. Oh, wait a minute. They fight tonight. And depending on how that match go, tonight will determine whether it's Seth or not. If it isn't Seth, who else would be the one? My money got to be on Braun Breaker, man. It has to be. Them the only 2 people you saw Sami Zayn go to and ask. It has to be. Who else is it?
I don't know, man. And you said that mutual, but here's the thing, though. You could be on to something because Sammy had run in with Braun and Jay had his run in with Braun. And remember, you bust out the mutual respect that they have for one another.
I'm telling you, man. And it's got to be one of them. It's either going to be Seth or Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker has no program right now.
That's right.
Will says this, hey guys, interested to see who the wise men will be with soon. Also, I think it'll be either Chelsea Green or Mid Chin for that women's U.S. title. Absolutely.
I said it. Chelsea Green. Dark horse. Because they've been building up big time. It's going to be Chelsea favorite, Green.
And like you said, Chelsea Green's the dark horse. And honestly, I would not be mad with either one being the title holder. Because Chelsea Green, because remember, Chelsea Green and Michin had their match in Nashville on SmackDown, and both of them they threw the house down. Even in that
it was crunk. Yeah, it was crunk.
No, that is a great match between the 2 of them.
Yeah.
And they will do well. And whoever comes out the winner in that match is going to be the U.S. champ. I'm not going to even take a break. We too far in. We too far in. I'll just close it out with one. I'll close it out with a commercial. That's what I do with that.
They got my brain fried.
When that comes out, she should be the first person. Zelina Vega.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with that. No, I totally agree with that. I definitely do.
All the ladies, I get it. Zelina has not had anything around her waist.
Yeah, I agree.
I want to see what that looks like.
Yeah. And how she would carry it.
Jersey says, Triple H, he listened to us about the women.
He listened to us. He did. I wish JTK, I wish you could have got on here because I need to tell you something. You know what? We got to stop giving these people these ideas, sir. You understand me? We've been chunking out these ideas and they just snatching all of our little ideas out the air. and they ain't paid us a dime. I'm telling the trips, and I'm telling WWE that y'all owe us.
Where's my check? Where's my check? Where's my check?
Y'all owe us, man. Y'all
Where's my
owe us big time. Y'all owe us big time.
Hey,
Everything we've asked for has been coming out.
And shout out to the ladies of WWE too,
Yes,
because they have been closing out programs these last couple of shows. Look, I know, right? We haven't been compensated.
We need our money, man. Show us the money, baby.
Hey,
I mean, and put us in the writer's booth. Put us in the war room with y'all. And I guarantee you, we can come up with this storyline, and we can make it work.
Yeah, you know what? But being in that writer's room, dude, we're gonna have to beat to ourselves. Cause ain't no way in the world they gonna come take this, man.
Oh no,
who produced this? Fans did.
Yep. Because I'm sure gonna be, hey yo, this is how this got to go. You gotta understand, this got to go like this, just like this, nothing else. Let's make it work. Make it work.
They should bring. This should be a time where the NXT Women's Tag Team title should make a return.
I agree too. I agree with that too. Because you have too many of them. And
can we throw in the trips titles?
The trips titles.
Can we throw in those trips titles? Because the actions is still going, and there are ladies,
men and women. Let's go for it. I'm with it.
Wait a minute. Is this the night for the New Day's anniversary?
Supposedly, yep.
Oh Jesus! Oh,
they breaking up tonight. No, my prediction was that Big E is going to show up and be the voice of reason.
He has no choice at this point, because I've been seeing too much of Big E on these shows. I've been seeing him doing like the Crown Jewels, so he'll be there. So I'm like, if they don't open up, he got
to show up, bring them back together, and that's gonna make them work. They're gonna get back to the nucleus of being the New Day.
Because
I don't see them breaking up like that.
Final Testament has now moved away from Xavier Woods.
I told you it was gonna happen. Let's go.
Let's not forget. Yeah, Final Testament. And see, that's what you wanted. You wanted.
I told you. I said that. I said the Y6 versus the Final Testament is going down. You let it happen. And then we need a fight,
though, man. You just can't let Karrion Kross lose. Yeah, see, you can't let him lose.
No, I agree. I agree, because I like AOP and Karrion Kross. So for me, I'm big fans of them ever since NXT. I'm huge fans of Karrion Kross and AOP. So I would love for them to win it. However, they need to be beat down. Like they need to be beat down. Like
first,
just totally dismantle them, and then somehow they end up winning. Like let it happen, because the thing of it is, you still want to build the YS6 to be this massive, crazy faction that rip people apart, but yet, not just let them win yet. It ain't time for them to kind of.
And they care about winning and losing. Believe it or not, they just ready to torture you, and that's what I really
just
want.
Beat the heck out of you. Yeah. No, I agree.
I just want them to torture us. And let's see. Andrew says women's IC belt should be something for between Rumble and Mania. I agree.
With that.
Will says supposedly there is a rumor that they're bringing a hardcore championship for Netflix. Sure, why not? Because if they're able to bring back blood and gore, come on now.
It's going down. Going down. And the dark side where it looked dark, because that's what I thought they was going. When they first came out, I was like, yeah, it's about to go down.
And the venue where they're going to be at, the Clippers Arena, January 6th.
Yeah, let's make it happen, baby.
Crazy. Does it keep the 24/7 rule for hardcore championship? If Triple H does this correctly, you can video what goes on during the 24/7 rules championship, because you got to remember he's over content. And now that more social media is involved, WWE can have more people run cameras saying, hey, anybody can lose the championship at any given moment.
At any time. At any time.
So if you're in the writer's room, let's say for a week, we see nonstop changing with that title. That can happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if we don't see it, you know what they also need? I need a TV championship. I know people don't look at it as that. He's like, but we don't need too many belts.
We need a lot of belts. Yeah, belts is what matters. And it'll bring more revenue.
That's what they did with Crown Jewel. They made a TV belt.
It brings more revenue. It brings more revenue. You got to consider that the more belts you have, the more people is going to go out there and buy them. So you might want to get them out.
I guess the speed title would be that then. Because remember, Brian Breaker kept talking about being the speed champ too. But
does the speed champ have a title belt?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't seen that one.
They just never presented on main roster.
National TV. Man, okay. Because I was about to say I never see it.
It's only when you watch it on social media.
Gotcha.
So that I think they should present that. But again, It's only on speed when you catch it. So I guess in a way of speaking, they gave us a TV championship per se.
Man, that's big. Man, that's so big. Oh, that's big, Doc. That's so big. This Paul Heyman thing got me thrilled. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Yeah.
If he come out of Survivor Series and as soon as he come out, you hear the Rock's music. It's a wrap. I'm sorry. We can go on and just call it. We can call it. It's done. Because what we've been predicting is we got WrestleMania is 2 nights. So you got to consider. It's going to be major. This is going to be big, brother.
You said the hardcore champ need to look out for the fans. You see anyone an iPhone and a friend with a striped shirt, look out. I love y'all, man.
No facts.
I love y'all for real, man. All right.
No facts.
We finna wrap this bad boy up, man. Thanks to everybody that tuned in to the show.
Thanks, Will. We needed that information, man. I think that opened my heart to whole nother scenario now.
Hey, the good Reverend Doctor be back on Friday.
Yeah.
To do it. Daryl Frierson joins me Wednesday on the Wednesday show. Hey, make sure you tune in if you can. Even though we at the same time, if you can, just got one side.
Yeah, do a split screen. Put a bud in one ear and the other one on the other side. Listen to both of us at the same time.
Some might be saying some colorful. Some might say some colorful words. Others may not.
On that broadcast.
All right. So for just a little while, we'll see y'all. We'll see you. I'll see you Wednesday. We'll be together again Friday. So y'all tune in. We'll catch you on another edition here on Fuel Sports Network. We'll see y'all.
Peace out.
Peace. Grease.
Yes, sir.